All right, welcome. I entered a solos tournament in the unofficial Axis and Allies Online Discord channel. I will put a link to that channel in the description of this video. This is going to be my first game in the tournament. It's against Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is currently the 27th ranked Platinum Allied player. He doesn't have enough placement games to be ranked yet as Axis, but last season he was a Platinum level Axis player. So with that, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, Russia, round number 1. So, Russia, for me, I play the same way damn near every time. And the new thing I do is 4 infantry and 2 tanks. It seems to be the meta. And I haven't had much success with Russia in any case. So, 4 infantry and 2 tanks can't be bad. So, and of course, we do the standard 912. So here we go with the 912, which we do every time. Let's see here. Take those tanks over there. This tank goes here. And all this stuff here. Obviously, the key battle for this is Ukraine. Nothing else. Ukraine is the one that matters. If you lose, nobody ever loses West Russia. If they do, you might as well mail it in. But the key battle here is Ukraine, and the more I play this game, the more I feel like I have to go all in no matter what and never retreat. I've retreated a couple times. I think one time it's been successful for me. Every other time, it's been disastrous. So, we're all in on Ukraine. And then we'll have to decide how we're going to shuffle around our troops here. I've been doing a thing where I try to save the UK fleet and throw it in C-Zone 30. This is a tournament game, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but maybe I will. But obviously, we'll come to that when we get to UK 1. Okay, so I lost this game already. It's so hilarious. I talked about how bad losing Ukraine is, and this game is over. So, I had the worst West Russia I've ever had, and I had probably the second worst Ukraine I've ever had. So, this game is pretty much over. It's unbelievable, but it is what it is. I mean, you can't control the dice. Everybody has dice issues. So there's really no complaining about the dice because everyone shares the same dice. But it's pretty amazing sometimes how shit happens, but this game is pretty much over. Unless Paw Patrol has a ridiculous dice roll, I'm not winning this game. He's going to have West Russia and Ukraine in round 1. And Karelia in round 1. So, this is going to be a short video. So, anyway, that's going to be it for Russia round 1. And I will see you guys back for a UK round 1 number 1. Alright, United Kingdom round number 1. So the state of the board, it's bad, but it's not as bad maybe as I first thought. He attacked West Russia, but it was a wash. He lost everything, I lost everything. So that's not so bad. He had a good C-Zone 7, and then he took the units from the Med and dropped them into the Caucasus. I had to abandon it. I had to because of how disastrous my Russia 1 was. So I'm going with the funky England conserve your Indian Ocean Fleet strategy. So all I did was buy 3 fighters, and they're going to go into India this turn. We're going to attack Sea Zone 7. We're going to kill the transport. We're going to take Algeria or Libya. We're going to take Libya. And that's it. That's all we're going to do as far as England goes. So let's see how that works out. Okay. Combat was kind of disastrous again. We couldn't kill the sub. And then once I got rid of the destroyer, planes couldn't hit the sub. So that one, sub is still hanging around, which really sucks. But it is what it is. So we're going to take our planes back to... You know what? Let's send our bomber to Russia. Put our other planes in the UK. We're going to take our tank and go down to Africa. And then we are going to consolidate our fleet. Alright, so far, when I've run this strategy, it's hit and miss. Japan has a choice to make, obviously. I did have somebody wipe me completely, which was no bueno, but the other players have kind of ignored it and tried to just run a different Japan, so it also gets Japan thinking that's going to be a KJF, which it's definitely not. Because I have to... well, maybe it is. I have to try to defend against Germany way behind. But I got to do something to keep Japan from just motoring. So we'll see if this works out. Africa is right now in our favor. This is going to be kind of a nuisance, but we'll deal with that when we get a chance. So that's going to be UK round number 1. I'll see you guys back for United States round number 1. All right, welcome. This is USA round number 1. So the state of the board after we had a disastrous Russia round 1, Germany pressed forward. And Japanese players' response to the fleet in Sea Zone 30 was to attack it. Which, since I've been doing this, I've only had 2 players attack it. And both got the same result, which was a battleship remaining. But it sucked for me to lose that fleet, but he did lose an aircraft carrier and 4 fighters in order to kill this. So losing most of the Japanese Air Force isn't a bad thing. But our Russia is so bad here that I don't know how long we're going to last. I'm not sure we can even take a lot of time to... go down and drop troops into Central Africa, which was my plan. I don't think we're going to be able to do that now. But we're still going to be 3 turns away. So I think we're going to move them in position to go to Africa if we can. But then we may not. We may go to Morocco instead once we have a defense here. So purchases for this turn was aircraft carrier, destroyer, submarine, transport, infantry, and artillery. The other thing that happened here is because he decided to kill this, he did not do any Pearl Harbor attack, which means my entire USA fleet is alive, which is good. So we're going to use that to the best of our ability if we can. He attacked Sichuan and it was a wash. He killed everything and retreated with fighters, our air power. And took Anhui as expected, moved one guy in here. Russia's going to be in full retreat. So we may have to press forward with England. We might have to just start buying tanks for England and sending them north. I don't know. We'll have to see. But in any case, our combat is we're going to take the Solomon Islands. We're going to take those. And that's going to be it for the United States as far as combat. Nothing else can reach. This was a mistake here. I figured this out. I left my England transport here, and the bomber has range. He can land in Morocco. And I can't use my Americans to take Morocco and have two transports being guarded by only a destroyer. The risk just isn't enough. So I am going to move the destroyer here to protect this, but he's probably going to die. But again, that is what it is. Because of our disastrous opening here, we're just going to have to try to play catch up. So I think that's all the combat we're going to do. So let's get that done. Alright, combat was great. Nobody got killed, which is a good thing. We're just going to start moving our navy down here. We're going to move our cruiser over here to 11. And let's see here. We're going to move this fighter to 11, this fighter to 11. Our bomber is going to go to Hawaii. Our destroyer is going to go to 23. And then we're going to pick up all this stuff and go to Brazil. One of the things I've been doing lately as America is immediately sending troops to Africa in round one. A lot of times they can get either to Morocco or I can put them here in French West Africa. Because of this bomber here, I can't do that, so they're going to have to wait until round two. In round two, we may decide to go into Central Africa, or if this bomber is out of the way or we have enough defense here, we'll go to Morocco and start clearing this out, and maybe then threaten the west side of Germany. But right now we can't do that. So that is it for America's moves. Right? Yeah. Alright, our submarine goes in 56. Aircraft carrier in 11. Our destroyer is going in 11. Our transport is going in 11. Our artillery and our infantry is going in 11. Alright, that's going to be the end of America round number one. Alright, Russia round two. So we're in a bad way with Russia. We're going to be in full retreat, and it may not be enough. So I could have bought, I had 26 IPCs, I could have bought a couple infantry, a couple of artillery and all infantry, maybe 6 and 2, but I opted to get a fighter because I lost my entire Air Force. So I went ahead and bought a fighter, 4 infantry, and 1 artillery. I'm going to need the fighter to try to trade. If he keeps taking stuff light, which I don't think he will because I think he's going to press hard. So, but in the meantime, that's what we have. And really, as far as attacks, I'm going to do something I usually don't do. We're just going to do 3 guys there and a tank. We're using the tank as a fighter, which kind of sucks because it can't leave. And that's going to be it. That's going to be our attack for this turn. We're going to have to put a guy in West Russia to block any blitz, and that'll be the end of our turn, and we'll back off everybody. But hopefully this works. Okay, combat worked out pretty good. We lost 1 infantry. And, I mean, I guess you could argue, why did you bother wasting this? Because it's all going to die now. The alternative is that Germany can produce 4 infantries in the Caucasus every turn, and we're just not prepared to respond to that. I can't really respond to anything, but what I can do is last as long as possible. Last as long as possible and try to get some sort of pressure on the backside of Germany. So anyway, that is going to do it for Russia's round 2. Everything gets mobilized into Russia. Alright, that's it for Russia round 2, and I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 2. Alright, United Kingdom round number 2. So we're in kind of a bad way. Russia's under serious jeopardy, and Germany's done a great job of setting up with his 2 bombers. This pesky sub's a pain in my ass. And then the 6 planes, and the fact that he took Iceland allows these 6 fighters to be able to hit C-Zone 7, right? So because of that, I'm not going to be able to drop a fleet in C-Zone 7. Not a whole lot of other options to do, so... And Russia's going to need some help. So our purchase for this turn was 3 tanks, which are going in India, mainly just to send them north, and we're going to throw an IC in Canada. The IC in Canada should help us to build a landing force that we can then, at some point, either go to Scandinavia or hit France. So it'll let us build up some navy and some stuff which out of reach of the fighters and the bombers. So that's going to be our plan. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but I don't see a whole lot of other options for it. And then the other thing we have to do, which I really don't want to do, but I can't really see anything around it. So this right here is going to cause a problem for Russia, right? Because we have to take the Caucasus so that Germany can't start building 4 infantry here every turn. But this is pretty significant here. Not really worried. I mean, he can blitz the 2 tanks and the 6 fighters. Should be able to counteract it, because I can use these 4 guys to kill Archangel. So one thing I'm going to do, which I don't ever do it, and it's a risk, is I'm going to use these 3 fighters, because we're going to land them in Moscow anyway, and our bomber, and we're going to try to kill everything in the Caucasus so that Russia can just step in it with 1 unit, and Russia doesn't have to risk anything else to take it. 50-50 battle, I lose a plane, so 10 IPC for 6 IPC. Not great. There's a 30% chance that everything lives, and then there's of course, there's always a chance of hellaciously shitty dice and that we lose more than 1 plane, which would be really tragic, but I don't see any other way to give some relief to Russia. It's not something I would normally do. And then what we're going to do is, because Egypt is actually under threat here from landings and these 2 bombers, we're just going to back these troops into Sudan, and then if he lands, whatever he lands here, we can counterpunch it, because this will take a turn and a half to go. So he can maybe land a tank here and 2 infantries, which we can punch out of there if we need to. So that's the plan. Really not a great plan, but can't really see too many other options because we got to get some relief to Moscow right away. So let's go ahead and do this and just pray that we don't get hammered. Okay, we got extraordinarily lucky with the combat. And we killed both of these infantry and we didn't lose anybody, which is a beautiful thing. So the fighters are going to go to Moscow. The bomber is going to go... Okay, we'll send the bomber to India. We'll send these guys forward. Send that guy to Persia. We'll send our destroyer over here to 36 just to block any landing he thought maybe about doing in India this turn. Spares us a turn. I suspect this Burma guy is going to die. So I was kind of debating whether to leave him there or back him off. I think I'm going to leave him there. Like I said, we don't have a whole lot of options. Our transport here is going to go back up to Sea Zone 10. Can't really do anything with our fighters here. We're going to move this guy here, though, to Canada. Our fighters, I guess I could send my fighters down to Africa. But I really don't want them to go to Africa, just in case I put a carrier here at some point. There may not be, it may not come to that because we don't have a lot of time, I don't think. So anyway, that is going to be, let's see. Alright, we throw our IC in Canada and our 3 tanks in India. Alright, that's going to conclude United Kingdom round number 3. Obviously, with America, we have to kill this sub with America. So, that'll conclude UK 2, and I'll see you guys back for United States round 2. Alright, United States round number 2. So, the state of the board. India's under a really good threat. And Russia's under really good threat. We have pretty much free reign of the Pacific, except we got to get rid of this sub here. And we want to keep a little bit of pressure on Japan, so we kind of mixed bag our buy. We bought 2 infantry, 2 artillery, a couple transports, and 2 subs. Transport for both coasts, and both subs are going into 56. So for the combat move here, we got to get rid of this sub. So we're going to take that sub, and we're going to use these fighters and attack that. And then we're going to do something kind of different. We're going to take one of these guys, go to 13 and land in Morocco. And then we're going to take Wake Island. Right? Alright, so we're going to do all that. Still haven't decided what we're going to do with Brazil. I think I'm going to put everything in Sea Zone 13 because all he really has to get me with is 2 bombers. And I'll have a bunch of defense here. That way I can threaten France and Italy in the same turn, which I might have to do. Especially if Russia only lasts maybe one more round. I think that's going to be it as far as America's turn. Yeah, I think so. Not a whole lot to do. Alright, the combat went pretty well. We didn't lose anybody. So we're going to grab this stuff here. We're going to go up to Sea Zone 13. We're going to take our carrier and go to 13. Our fighters and go to 13. Our cruiser and our destroyer. And go to 13. We're going to move this guy here over to the... Actually, let's move him that way. Alright, our bomber's going to go back to... oh, a bomber will go up to Midway. Our destroyers, our rest of our Navy... Our new sub. Everything's going to go into 52. We're going to back off Alaska. Alright, I think that's everything we can do this turn. Alright. Let's mobilize. One there, one there. Two subs over there. One there, and one there, one there. All right. That ends America round number 2. All right, Russia round 3. Not a whole lot to do because we're in really a bad way here, but we're going to take one guy, and basically this is only so he can't build troops in the Caucasus, right? I mean, that's it. I did the math here, and with his tanks, he's going to have, like, still a 30% chance to take this. With his 6 fighters. Yeah, he's going to have, let's see here. I'm going to have what? If I do one there, it's 5, 13, 3, and 6 fighters and 2 bombers. He's going to have a 25% chance of taking Russia. But I thought about strafing this, but I have no shot. So I'm going to let him have the 28% chance to take it. If he takes it and he wins, great. I mean, there's nothing more I can do about that. If he doesn't win, and he only has fighters remaining or something, maybe we'll still be in it. 50-50 battle. He loses everything. He's not going to fight that long. And there's a possibility, a 50-50 battle for me, I end up with 4 fighters left in a tank. Which is not a lot. But he has no Japanese tanks to follow it up with, so we're okay there. And then this here, we're going to take 2 guys and the fighter and try to take Archangel back. And then the other 2 guys are going to head back towards, or maybe one guy, so that he has to use 2 units on this. Oh well, I'll decide that when I come to it. That's really all we can do with Russia. All right. Okay, it took 5 rounds, but this battle was like we thought. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and give... we're actually going to move these 2 back here. We'll give him Evenki right now. And we'll fly the fighter back to Moscow. And the reason I say that is if I leave one here, he can hit it with 2 infantries and a bomber. If I put 2 here, he can attack with 1 infantry. He can still use the bomber and the fighters. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, not the fighters. Well, 1, 2, 3. No. So no fighters, and 1 infantry against 2 infantry is not a good battle. So, but we're gonna have to turn this around. Hopefully, we have enough stuff here to make a push. I think if we start landings, that would help. Because Germany's not that heavily defended, actually. But we'll have to see if we have any opportunity for that. So, that's going to conclude Russia's non-com. All 5 guys and 2 artilleries go into Moscow. And we'll see. He's got like maybe a 40% chance to take Moscow. I calculated wrong. I had 1 extra infantry here, which I don't have. So he may go for it. If he does, this game may be over sooner than later. But we'll see what he decides to do. Anyway, that's United Russia, round number 3. I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom number 3. All right, United Kingdom round number 3. So I screwed this game up, I think. We're going to lose India this turn. No way I can defend against it. Germany is pressing on the doorstep. I can get the Russian defense to 95. So that's not terrible, but the problem is, can I get enough pressure to relieve any of this? And I don't know that I can. Germany's making way too much money. And I'm just going to be starting hemorrhaging units away, which I don't want to do, but I don't have much of a choice. So yeah, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. All right. Our purchase for this time was a couple of transports, destroyer, a guy, and an infantry. We're going to throw a couple more things here in Canada. We didn't buy anything for India because we have to abandon it. And we're probably going to lose a lot of the UK tanks here because we're going to do some stupid shit. But it is what it is. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to take France. Pretty much for the money. We're going to take a tank against an infantry. Tank against an infantry. Bomber. We're going to take 2 tanks to the Caucasus. Actually, let's do 3 tanks. Now we're going to do 2 tanks to the Caucasus. Actually, our bomber here is going to go here. And we'll take we'll take 1 fighter, and we'll take 2 fighters over there. I know it's really expensive, but this is just to stop the Japanese advance for him to get some cheap money. Even though he's going to get this one. And just to try to withstand for a couple of turns while I press out of here. Man, that's ugly. This is an ugly board. This is well played by the Axis, so... Alright, let's see... God, I hate these moves, but... Not sure what else I can do. France, Trans, and Kang, Caucasus. I hate risking tanks. Alright, that was pretty atrocious. We're going to put one guy in Egypt. Fly our bomber up to Russia. Our plane back to Russia. Our other two planes back to Russia. We're going to move out of India. Man, this is bad. Alright. Alright, that's it. Alright, our destroyer's going here, and that's just to prevent this fleet from hopping over India and killing everything I have there. So at least I'll have these units to either go towards Africa or go towards up to Europe. But it's happened to me multiple times where I flee India, and then the guy just hops and takes all the troops out and still walks into India. So that's what the destroyer's there for. The two transports. Actually, we're going to put one transport there, one transport there. I'm going to put the guy and the artillery over there. And that is it. God, we have no money. That, my friends, was a pretty atrocious round, which has mercifully come to an end. So that is going to do it for United Kingdom round 3, and I'll see you guys back for America round number 3. Alright, United States round 3. So, state of the board, he moved his navy over here to protect Japan, which is smart. And there's enough stuff here to kill everything I've got, so I can't take the Philippines. Don't have the opportunity to do a snipe. Even though I could take Italy, I can't take any of the other ones. And I just lost India, so not looking great. And my purchases are even more baffling to myself. I went ahead and just bought 3 more destroyers, 2 more subs, and 1 infantry. And it's because we're going to have to spread around stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these guys here. We're going to take whatever this is here, New Guinea. Alrighty. And let's see what we got in here. Alright, so this one here, we're going to go to Sea Zone 8 and take Northwestern Europe. What else? That's it. That's all USA is going to do. Oh, there's a bomber here. Here. Five, 6, but oh, 5, 6, he can land there. That's not good. So we're probably just going to leave the transport there for now. Or maybe we'll, let's see. We drop some guys off in Hawaii. We'll probably just leave them there for now. It's probably not a good idea to split your navies like this, but I started it, so I'm kind of committed. All right. aircraft carrier is going to go down there and up there. Alrighty. Where's his other bomber? Here. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. All right, take this one here. So, wait a minute. All right, move our Navy up to Sea Zone 8. Move this guy down here. He's probably going to take Alaska. All right, so let's not do that. I don't think I calculated this right. I guess if he wants to send the fighters, he can. Try to kill this. Alright. Just make sure... there's not a whole lot I can do here, so that'll be it for that. All right. All right, that's going to be the end of United States round number 3. Russia round number 4. So all we can do with Russia is buy... He bombed our IC, so we had to repair it a couple points, and we bought 6 infantry. We can get the odds to save Russia from Germany to about 74% to hold. So that's what we're going to do. So in our combat move, we're just going to take one guy and take the Caucasus back. Okay, wait a minute here. Yeah, one guy. And that's it. All right. And then we're just going to put everything we got into Russia. We don't really care if he blitzes because it doesn't matter. I'm sure he's going to take all this stuff. We just got to try to somehow put some pressure on him this way. And I don't know how we're going to do it, but we got to try. So that's going to be it for... And then he'll have a choice here. He can attack these destroyers, or he can send his planes to attack the battleship and the aircraft carrier and the 2 fighters. So we'll see what he does. Alright. That's going to be it for Russia round number 4. I'll see you guys back for UK 4 once I mobilize. Alright, we'll see you back for UK number 4. Alright. England around number 4, so it's desperation time. Although Japan, the front, they took India, but the front is weak here. I just don't have anything that can pressure forward. And I should be semi-okay in Africa, maybe? I don't know. He's probably going to land in Africa here and take Madagascar with this stuff here. So probably these things will go away. So I'll probably move them down to the Congo so I can reinforce them with America. So we can hold on to as much of Africa as possible. At least for a turn or two. So went ahead and bought another transport, and then enough stuff to fill the 4 transports that I'm getting. So, so this thing here, C-Zone 2 will be safe if I can take Iceland back. But I'm going to let America take Iceland because they can use the fighters. And I can't use the British fighters. So, it's going to be a kind of, oh yeah. And since we're doing desperate stuff, I'm going to hit this tank here with my fighters and my bomber. And then if the tank survives, great. He can motor over here and get some Soviet money back. If the tank dies, then the tank dies. I might even just kill the bomber. I don't know. I have to decide if I lose a unit. Alright, so we're going to take this stuff here. I'm going to go to C-Zone 3 and take Finland. We're going to take this stuff here. I'm going to go up here and take Norway. We're going to take the remaining stuff here. Go up here and put them in Finland. Iceland better be a successful battle. Or else we're going to be screwed. Let's see. I think that's it. We don't have a lot to do. We don't have a lot of units. This game is kind of winding down. Unless he has a disastrous attack of Moscow, we're going to be done very soon. So let's go ahead and run the combat. Alright, we'll fly fighters back to Russia. And what the hell is this? Oh, are you serious? You didn't go up to C-Zone 3? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me that the guy didn't go up to C-Zone 3. He stopped in 6 to unload. You got to be fucking kidding me. That's dumb. Wow. Alright, well. Man, that's stupid. Oh, that's gonna suck, because that's just another wasted fucking transport. God, that's stupid. Alright, we're gonna back those off. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna deploy our stuff. Which is meaningless now, because we don't have enough transports now to carry all this stuff. Because this guy's going to be dead. Wow. That is so stupid. Alright. That's going to do it for United Kingdom round number 4. And I'll see you guys back for America round 4. Alright, United States round number 4. So, state of the board is not looking great for us. I mean, we took West Indies or New Guinea, but that's not going to do anything for us. We didn't get any of the money islands. He stacked the sea zone around the Philippines, which was smart. And so this is going nowhere fast. Africa is under serious threat. And Germany is as Germany is. I mean, this I think I can withstand, but we need to take way more landings here. So it's just not looking great. So what we did was we bought another transport. We bought a tank, 2 infantry, and an artillery. And we bought a couple more subs and a destroyer for the west coast of America. We're going to start sending a fleet to try to hammer Japan, or at least keep them spending money over here. So for the combat, we're going to go up here, take this. We're going to take our cruiser and bombard that. We're going to take our fighters and attack that. And that's it. That's all the combat we're going to do with America. Alright, we took this back so that we can move our transport up to Greenland. So they're safe from the bombers, our destroyers, and our aircraft carrier are going up to 3. Our transport's going over to Sea Zone 10. Our anti-aircraft gun and our infantryman's going over there. This transport is going up to 12. These guys are going... Actually, let's just throw the tank right there. Just so the Japanese guy can't blitz, or the Germany guy can't. Germany can go there anyway, but the Japanese guy can't blitz over there. Not yet, at least. What else? Oh, yeah. I'm going to take one of these guys. We're going to go to Hawaii. We're going to take our entire fleet and go to Hawaii. Our infantryman's going to go up here. Alright, did I move everything I wanted to move? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. I think that's it for America. I should just move this guy down here. What do I care if Germany, they can go there or they can go there. Probably going to go there. Alright, let him risk a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, so he can use the bomber also. Let him risk a tank against the guy, though. That's fine. Alright, so that will do it for United States round number 4. Let me mobilize real quick. Alright, so our submarines and our destroyer are going off the west coast. Our tanks going into West America. Our infantries and our artilleries and our transport are going into the East Coast. Alright. Alright, that concludes America's round 4. Alright, Russia round number 5. So he bombed our IC here, -2, but I only had 19 bucks, so I just bought an artillery and 5 guys. And that was 6 units, so we didn't have to repair any of it, so that's fine. So the bombing really didn't do anything, but when he continually keeps bombing it, it's going to cause me serious problems. This guy here is kind of a pain. I'm just going to take one guy and our fighter and try to kill this so he can't move down here or get some free money, even though Japan's going to get some free money right here. Let's see here. I think I have enough to withstand this. We'll have to see. Alright. Because this I'm not going to be able to take anymore because it's going to be stacked. But I don't want to put guys here. Oh well. I'm in a really bad way. So we're just going to do that in Archangel and see what happens. Wow. Okay, we had a lot of rounds of combat, but we finally got it done. And he did not get a hit back, which is good. So, we really don't have any other moves to make. Throw an artillery and 5 infantry in Moscow. And we will hang on and pray for the best. So that will conclude Russia round number 5, and I'll see you guys back for UK round 5. Alright, United Kingdom round number 5. So we're in pretty much desperation mode here. I think maybe Russia's got maybe 1 turn left. Or maybe 2. So... well, what do we have? 5? Okay. So we went ahead and bought enough to fill 3 transports. And we bought a destroyer because we're going to start having stuff in 8 and stuff in 3. As far as transports goes, his fighters are pretty well spread out, although he's got 2 bombers over here in the Caucasus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll have to take this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to have to take both of these anyway to keep the bombers from hitting C-Zone 8. So, but we're going to do that. So we're going to take France. So we're going to do that right now. So we'll take this guy right here. We'll grab 1 guy, drop him in France. We're going to use USA to take Northwestern. Take those 2 and the 3 fighters. Take Karelia back. And I think that's it. That's all we can really do with United Kingdom. Not a whole lot to do. Alright. Alright, for the non-com, the fighters go back to Russia. Our tank's going to go back to Russia. These guys will move forward. We'll go down here. We'll pick up these guys. Go back up to 3. Drop them in Finland. And where are we going to go? That's it, right? I think that's it. All right. Throw a destroyer in C Zone 8. And artillery and 5 infantry in C Zone in the United Kingdom. So we're really getting to the party late as far as landings go. The Finland stack, if you're going to do it, should start happening well before round 5, especially since Russia's at death's door here. But we're going to go... I'm not going to drag the game out, so if he takes Moscow, I will forfeit the game, most likely. Because I won't have a path to victory after that. But if I can hang on to Moscow for a couple more turns, I might be able to start pumping troops into Europe. Because he's not exactly that strong in the back end. But we'll have to see. Anyway, that is it for United Kingdom round 5. I'll see you guys back for USA round number 5. Alright, United States round number 5. So things are looking fairly grim here for the Allies. This is going to suck right here. I'm going to try to start landing more guys. I went ahead and bought 2 more transports. I'm sorry, another transport, 2 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 subs, and a destroyer to go into the Pacific. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take 1 guy here. Going to go to C Zone 8 and take Northwest Europe. And then... I'm wondering if I should just take that. That's probably going to be not plausible, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then here... I'm not doing anything with that stuff there. That looks like it's pretty much all I can do with America. So let's get it done. I know it's implausible. Alright, we did not get very lucky there. It would have been nice, but we did not. So we're going to pick this guy up, go back to 10 and drop him there. We're going to take our transport and go there, our another transport and go there, our tank and go there, our 2 guys and go there, our 3rd guy and go there, and our artillery and go there. We are going to take all of this stuff here. Go up to Alaska. No. Here. And go to Alaska. Destroyers and the subs move over. The battleship moves up. The destroyers move up. Planes move up. Our aircraft carrier moves up. Our subs move up. Our bomber goes to... Let's see. Where's his other bomber? He has a bomber here. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. See him another bomber anywhere? Nope. I don't think the bomber can get there. So we'll land the bomber in Alaska, which I hate to do by itself, but we'll do it anyway. And then we'll take the aircraft carrier and the 2 planes and move them down to C Zone 8. And I think that's it. Actually, we could move these guys in range of Germany or Northwestern. Having them in Greenland doesn't do much for me. Oh, well, they can still hit either one of these, or they can hit this, so that's fine. Alright, that's going to conclude. We're going to throw our destroyer and our 2 subs over in the Pacific. We're going to throw our infantry and our artillery and our transport here. And that is going to do it for America round number 5. Alright, Russia round number 6. So they started bombing our IC here. So we had to repair it because we couldn't, it was down to -8. We could only repair enough to put 3 units in there, so that's no bueno. We're going to go ahead and attack one guy here in our fighter and hope that we take the territory just to get a couple more bucks. And that's going to be it for Russia's moves. Okay, utter failure on that. Couldn't even kill the infantry. So let's land the fighter back in Moscow and we'll go ahead and mobilize our 2 infantry and our artillery. And that will do it for Russia's round number 6. So I don't know how long I'm going to last. I think I can hang out on for one more turn at least here. But it's not going to matter unless I can do some ridiculous thing and hit Germany, which I don't think I can. So, although these aren't completely useless, I might be able to... It depends. I'll have to see. Anyway, that'll do it for Russia round 6. I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 6. Alright, United Kingdom round number 6. So the game is close to being over. If we lose Russia, like I said, I'll forfeit. I'm going to make a play to just try to stack as much shit as I can in Karelia. Just to throw off this effort. But I'm so far behind in the money, I don't think it's going to matter. So I'm going to take this light right now on this turn. And then I'm going to have... So I bought 3 artillery and infantry and 2 destroyers to put here. Because he's got these little sneaky bombers here. He's going to hit this. He's got 2 bombers and 2 fighters in range of this. This is all going to come down here. It'll go up here for this turn. Because when America... Nothing's in range of this yet. But there'll be nothing here from United Kingdom. I don't think he has any planes in range of it yet. At least not, they won't be in range on this turn. They may be in range on the next turn, but not this turn. And then I don't know if I want to take Northwestern. I'm not going to even take anything except for Karelia. So let's do this. Let's go. Let's take 2 guys. We'll take the 3 fighters. We can't take those fight. Oh yeah, we can. We can take those fighters because we're going to land them here. Alright, so we're going to take those fighters there and those fighters there. We're going to take 2 transports down here. And we're going to load up those. And load up those. Go up there. Put them over there. And that's it. And yeah, we're not going to worry about it. We'll send this stuff here. It's not going to matter anyway. Alright, we'll put our infantry here, our 3 artillery, and our 2 destroyers. Alright, so the idea is that we're going to stack Karelia with English and American forces on turn number 7. So we'll see how that works out. And if we get a decent stack here that we can hold, maybe we can come down and start trading these back. Or maybe make a push for Germany. I don't know yet. We're kind of on our last leg, so we're just kind of doing whatever we can right now. So anyway, that's UK round 6. I'll see you guys back for United States round 6. Alright, United States round number 6. So the state of the board, he's got a nice navy here. Free reign of Asia. But he has no ICs in Asia. He's got an IC down here. He's taken Africa. And he's put his whole navy here. And he's just bought 6 destroyers last turn because he's shitting money. So we're going to have to try to do something to stem the flow a little bit. He put a destroyer here so I can't take mainland Japan. Which was smart. Because I don't have enough stuff to hit his navy yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to land guys here. So let me take... let's see. We'll take 2 subs and our fighters. We'll attack that. We'll take our infantry and our 3 guys. We'll go 1 there and drop in there. And then where's the other one? Hold on. This one here. 2 guys. We'll go here and here. Alright. Try to give Russia a little bit of money back. Hopefully if he can't take these back, all he has to counter, he has 1 guy and a bunch of fighters. And he can take an artillery and an infantry. And a bunch of fighters and a battleship. But I think I'll throw a destroyer in there and prevent that from bombarding. That might be what I'll do. And then... if any of these units survive, we can walk them back this way and earn some money. So, and then here we're going to take France. Make sure that we go here first and then here. Alright. We're going to try to take France, and we're going to try to... then we're going to stage everything to hit Karelia next turn. Both England... let's see. England has no... or Germany has no bombers, right? 1, 2, 3. Can't do it. He has bombers here. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think so. 1, 4, 5, 6. He can't get up to Sea Zone 3 yet. If I miscounted that, then I don't know what else to do. So we're going to do that and do this. And hopefully make Russia some money. We bought a couple subs to throw here in Season 11 because we're going to have to go down here when he takes... Brazil. We're going to have to go down here and kill this stuff here. So I'm going to fly my bomber down here to maybe Central America. I can go 1, 2. Or maybe Mexico. 1, 2. Or maybe Eastern United States. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. So that's all we're going to do as far as America attacking. So let's get it done. Okay, all the combat worked out really well. We didn't lose anything. So for our non-combat move, we're going to move 1 destroyer here. That's going to prevent the battleship from bombarding. And we'll move 1 here. That'll prevent bombardments on either one of these. So I'll have to just go with fighters and landing craft. And then everything else will go back to 65. We're sacking these transports, but so be it. Let's go to our defense profile. And submerge. Let me edit this here. Submerge lone defenders. Okay. All right. Alrighty. This will all be dead. In fact, he may use fighters to kill him, which is fine. Whatever. Maybe I shouldn't move my destroyer there. I don't want him to bombard. So, alright. Now for this stuff here, we're going to take one of these and one of these. Go up to Greenland. We are going to take this stuff here. Go here and drop them in England. Fighters go back here. Destroyers go back here. And this stuff moves up here. And we have a transport in here somewhere. Goes back there. Right? Right. Okay, I think that's it for the non-com. Oh, no, I gotta move on my bomber. Let's move in Eastern United States. So we can go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Alright. Our submarines go here. Our transports go here. Tank goes on the west coast. 2 guys and an artillery go on the east coast. Alright. That's it for America. Round number 6. Alright, Russia round number 7. So the state of the board, we're going to have no income. He's keeps bombing Russia. So the only thing I could do is repair twice. I could have put stuff in Karelia, but I'm not going to because Germans are going to wipe it out. I just bought a tank and an infantry. We're going to put an infantry to try to take Vologda with our fighter here. And then we're going to put a guy in a tank in Russia. And we'll see what happens here. I don't think he has enough stuff yet to take it. So, but he's got a shit ton of money, and Japan's got a shit ton of money. And if Japan can somehow hit these, if Japan misses both of these, I'm running them this way and start to collect some of this money on behalf of Russia to try to get their income back up. So I wish I had more stuff here. If I'd have thought ahead, I might have thrown a tank in over on the west coast here, so I could have taken a tank over, or maybe one more transport full of stuff just to make it harder. But in any case, we didn't. So let's run the combat real quick. We failed again. I just cannot hit with a fighter in multiple rounds of combat. It's just atrocious. I don't know what else to do with it. I don't have enough guys to attack more. So, I mean, it's just we're pissing away guys, and we're not getting anything for it. So, it's another failed attack. All right, so that's going to do it for Russia round number 7. We'll see if Russia holds for Germany round 7, and I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 7. All right, United Kingdom round number 7. So Japan used, or Germany, I'm sorry, used 2 bombers and took out my destroyers in 62 and 63, but they lost a bomber. He has plenty of money to spare, so it's not that big of a deal risking the bombers. And they're just taking up all the islands. This game's going to be over pretty soon. But we're going to do what we decided. We just went ahead and bought 4 infantry and 2 artilleries just to reload our transports at the end of this turn. And we're going to move everything into Karelia. Get a bomber there, fighters there. Let's kill that. Take these. Load 2 of them. Go to 5. You know what? Maybe we'll just take this. We'll take that. Take this transport, go here. Load 2 infantry, go there. Take Baltic. I think that's going to be it. Alright, all the fighters go back into Russia. Our 3 destroyers go into Sea Zone 5. And I think that's it. Throw our artillery and our infantry into United Kingdom. And that is the end of United Kingdom round 7. I'll see you guys back for USA round number 7. Alright, welcome back. This is the end of the game. So I went ahead and forfeited. I just could not see a path to victory. The unit attack power lead was really great, and he's just killing me economically. And so no matter what I purchased and attacked, he was just going to be able to outspend me for the rest of the game. So eventually Russia would have fallen. I mean, it could have held out for a few more turns, but that's just holding up the inevitable at this point. So I was initially, like I said last turn, going to go and try to stack Aurelia with what meager forces I had and try to force a response from Germany, but I don't think it was going to matter. So in the interest of expediency, I just went ahead and forfeited. My hat's off to Paw Patrol. Good job and good luck in the tournament. That's the end of this game and the end of this video, and I'll see you guys back for another video.